I have no idea if you're gonna be able to watch this video, and I really don't know what YouTube's gonna do once I try to show you. Now, dude, I know this is super random because it's Tuesday, but yesterday I dropped this video right here talking about nofap addiction, masturbation, pornography, and all those topics, man. And I got a tremendous response, but one thing that was really troubling is that I was getting questions like, how come you restricted your video on porn addiction to 18 and up? How come you prevented and banned the youth from watching that video? And I responded by saying, dude, that wasn't my choice. YouTube is the one that's banning youth from watching that video and benefiting from that video. And we know, I'm sure just like you can relate, the youth need that more than ever, more than anyone, right? You have your married couples, you have your older couples or your older people, but the youth specifically, man, they're the ones who need this information the most. So what I decided to do, man, is I'm going to put that video inside this video. I'm gonna edit it, chop it up, so that you only get the main benefits, right? The main points. I won't take you through my vlog and all that type of stuff. I'm gonna give you the main points of how to overcome these things and try to show you this video that that YouTube prevented you, if you're younger than 18, from watching. So dude, I hope this works, man. I hope that, you know, my channel doesn't get in trouble or the whole channel gets banned over one video, man. But I know how important it is for our youth to get this message, man. So I'm putting my trust in Allah, saying Bismillah, and hopefully, you know, you guys can actually watch this video. All right? Enjoy, benefit from it, and may Allah help this ummah, man, and help our youth. But today, I want to talk to you about something that's actually pretty serious, man. I want to talk to you about porn addiction. Now, just because you might not be addicted to porn does not mean that this can't apply to you, because we are addicted to something, man. So you might be addicted to gossip. You might be addicted to your sob story and feeling sorry for yourself. You might be addicted to your phone. Allahu Alam what you're addicted to, man, but we all have addictions. So listen up, because today I'm going to share with you 3 tips, my 3-tip strategy that I actually implemented into my life to overcome smoking, porn addiction, and you know what, a number of other addictions, man. So listen up, because it could just change your life. Now, if you're expecting me to talk to you about fear Allah, lower your gaze, make dua, get married, that is not what you're gonna get out of today's video. All those things are totally relevant, and I'm not gonna share those things because you know those things already. As a Muslim, you know to fear Allah. You know that what you're doing is haram, otherwise you wouldn't be, you know, watching this YouTube video, right? You know that you need to make dua to Allah. That's a given, dude. So with that, supplementing all those things, lowering your gaze, trying to get married if you're not, I'm gonna share with you some other things that I feel are really gonna help you overcome this addiction no matter what you're struggling with. Well, since it's here, why don't we go ahead and just use a little bit of courage for step number 1, all right? What we need to do, man, is have courage to look ourselves dead in the eyes, get brutally honest with ourselves, and actually break down why we are addicted to this vice, whether it's pornography or other than pornography, okay? We need to get real, and first we have to acknowledge that it is giving us some type of benefit. If it wasn't, if there was no benefit in it, zero, you wouldn't be doing it. So we have to ask ourselves, what is the benefit that I'm getting from this addiction? And the way to figure out why you're getting all these benefits is by jotting them down. You have to list as many reasons that you can think of, all the emotions that you're going through, all the things that it does for you, whatever this addiction is. And then all that we have to do afterwards is really simple. We just have to follow the sunnah of the Prophet ﷺ. And how we do that, guys, is very simple. It's not easy, but it is simple, and that is we have to just find an alternative, right? That's what the Prophet ﷺ did. When he told the companions, may Allah be pleased with them, do not swear by your forefathers. But did he just forbid them and prevent them from swearing by their forefathers and that was it, khalas? No, the wisdom of the Prophet ﷺ, he gave them an alternative, and not just any alternative, the best alternative, right? He said, don't swear by your forefathers, but swear by Allah if you must swear. So we have to just apply that same principle, right? Okay, we're gonna take something that, you know, there are some benefits, but it's also a lot of harm. There's a lot of cons in it as well. So what can we find that's an alternative that gives you the same emotional stimulation as the porn addiction or anything else? Now, once you've actually brainstormed and jotted down a ton of ideas, a ton of alternatives to this addiction, man, you have to use courage yet again, all right? You have to be courageous enough to think about what are the consequences, man, if you continue down this path, you have to ask yourself, man, if I continue down this path, if it's this bad right now, what is gonna happen 3 months from now, 6 months from now, a year from now, 5 years from now? What am I gonna think about myself then? What are my relationships gonna be like then? How depressed and sad and troubled will I be then? You know, I'd say we're doing pretty good for getting kicked out of that Titan Stadium, so take that, random security guard and Titan Stadium management. That's right. We still making it happen, bruh. Now guys, point number 3, right? Just as you have to figure out all the pain points, man, the things that if you continue down this path is gonna ruin your life, you need to also supplement that with all the things that could be so great and wonderful if you leave this addiction. I'm going to admit that I think I forgot something that I need to talk to you about, and that is we have to reverse engineer, guys, why we're doing the things that we're doing, right? You didn't just go, a lot of times it isn't just you think about porn and then you go watch porn, or you think about a drink and you go get a drink, right? It's because there are things, there are sequences, there are events in our lives that actually push us, that are triggers, that actually get us to go do the thing that we're doing, right? So maybe it's stress. Maybe you're stressed out by your boss. Maybe you're stressed out in your relationship. Maybe there's other things. Again, there's some void in your life, or there's something, some external pressures in your life that you're just trying to get a little bit of entertainment or distraction or relief, right? And so we have to, again, jot this down. If the more that you can actually get it on paper and actually look at why you're doing the things that you do, the clearer the image becomes, the clearer the situation becomes, and the clearer that the solution becomes. All right, bro, we're doing the hoodie for the last time because my hair has been crazy this whole video, man. And you know, I need you guys to at least take me serious enough to implement the information and the advice and the strategies that I'm giving you, man. So to sum things up, once again, we have to actually acknowledge that we are getting benefits from this addiction. Figure out what those benefits are. We need to jot them down, and we also need to figure out, okay, well, we start from the end. We reverse engineer, right? Okay, well, we're watching porn, or we're drinking a 40, man. We're getting toasted and getting wasted or whatever, bro. I don't know, right? Whatever we're going through, right? What other vices or struggles that we have, and we retrace our steps. Well, I was watching porn, but prior to that, you know, I was thinking about, man, I was depressed about this certain thing because I was stressed out about this certain thing because this happened to me many years ago when I was a kid, etc., 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 right? So we have to be able to reverse engineer so that we can have a clear picture and, inshallah, a better solution, right? Now, once we actually figure out all the benefits to this addiction, then, again, we have to see if we can find some alternatives. Then you jot down all of the negative consequences that are happening to you right now, as well as what is going to continue to happen to you in the next 3, 6, 12 months, etc. How is this going to negatively impact your life? And then the alternative, what is your life going to look like if you actually leave this habit? What positive impact is it going to have on you and your future, right? Once we determine those things, that is going to significantly help you overcome this addiction, because now you have a clear, full picture, right? You have a bird's eye view, 30,000 feet view. You can see the forest for the trees, as they say, right? Instead of you being in the forest looking at a single tree, you're over top looking at the entire forest. So you can look at your whole problem with clear vision, man. And when you have a clear vision, you have a clear solution. And that, my brothers and sisters in Islam, is how I was able to overcome my own personal addictions, and how, inshallah, you're gonna be able to overcome your addictions as well. So if you got value from today's video, drop your boy a like down below, because it truly does help the channel. If you are new here, be sure to subscribe and hit that notifications bell, because I'm dropping 2 new videos every single week, every Monday and every Thursday, plus 2 new live streams on all things mindset, marriage, and the Muslim struggle, and you don't want to miss it. Jazakallah khairan, barakallahu feekum. As always, stop stressing yesterday, stop fearing tomorrow, make today great, and I'll see you in that next one. And look, hey dude, I get it, trust me. It sounds way easier to just do a random incognito YouTuber Google search, check every window to make sure no one's watching, lock every door in the house, turn out the lights, and put in your headphones so nobody hears what you're listening to. Getting in the shower to hide all evidence, get your fix,